Have you ever wondered about the queen who ruled with a lioness heart in a maness world? That was Elizabeth I, a true icon of history. Let's dive into the incredible life of the Virgin Queen. Imagine being born a princess, only to be declared illegitimate just a few years later. That was Elizabeth's reality. Her father, the infamous King Henry VIII, was desperate for a male heir. When Elizabeth's mother, Anne Boleyn, was executed, little Elizabeth's world was turned upside down. She went from royal heir to a forgotten child, facing a precarious childhood filled with political intrigue and the constant threat of danger. She had to be clever, cautious, and incredibly resilient just to survive. Despite the turmoil, Elizabeth received a stellar education. She was a brilliant student, fluent in multiple languages like Latin, French, and Italian. This education wasn't just for show. It sharpened her mind and prepared her for the immense challenges that lay ahead. She learned the hard way that knowledge truly is power, especially when your life is constantly on the line. During her sister Mary's reign, Elizabeth was even imprisoned in the Tower of London, suspected of treason. Every day was a lesson in survival. Then, in 1558, at the age of 25, the unthinkable happened. Elizabeth became Queen of England. The nation she inherited was a mess, torn apart by religious conflict between Catholics and Protestants. Everyone expected her to marry quickly, to find a king to rule for her. But Elizabeth had other plans. She famously declared she was married to her kingdom, England. This was a bold, unprecedented move. She knew that marriage could mean giving up her power to a foreign prince or an English nobleman, creating even more division. Her decision to remain unmarried earned her the nickname the Virgin Queen. It became a powerful part of her image, a symbol of her devotion to her country. But that didn't stop the endless line of suitors from across Europe vying for her hand. For decades, the marriage question was the biggest diplomatic game in town, and Elizabeth played it like a master chess player. Using the possibility of marriage to forge alliances and keep her enemies guessing, all without ever giving up her throne or her independence. Elizabeth's reign, known as the Elizabethan era, was a golden age for England. It was a time of immense cultural flourishing. Think of William Shakespeare writing his masterpieces, or Sir Francis Drake circumnavigating the globe. England's confidence grew, and its influence spread across the seas. A major turning point came in 1588 with the defeat of the Spanish Armada. Spain, the superpower of the day, sent a massive fleet to invade England, but Elizabeth's smaller, nimbler navy, combined with some terrible weather, achieved a legendary victory. Elizabeth herself rallied her troops with one of the most famous speeches in English history, proclaiming she had the heart and stomach of a king. This